Oh crap! Oh wait a minute. Hi, it's Jason Wampler, your host for the show The Rocket Minute. I kind of blew myself out of the water today. I was supposed to start shooting at 11 a.m. I didn't do that. I got caught up in some other tasks. Um, just a quick plug, Ola. I want to show you what I'm doing, and I'll hold this up. This is launch slug material right here. It looks like a straw on steroids. I'm going to cut this in sections, mount it to the sides of the airframes of both minimum diameter rockets that I'm building. I'm also going to drill and countersink holes for wood screws to, shall I say, mechanically or physically secure transitional section in place. The second minimum diameter rocket I'm building, a Lily, oh boy, I don't put my thumb there, a Lily Class 1 power. And that's pretty much that. Just trying to showcase, that's this is the Dremel tool, the custom Dremel tool I made. I think I've showcased that before. You know, folks, electrical design is almost as much fun as designing experimental rockets and aircraft. It just, you just, as far as life is concerned, you got to get in your groove. You got to find things that you really enjoy and things that you like to do, and find stuff that you're good at that you enjoy. That seems to be the key to life. You know, I guess I'm kind of an arch conservative individual. I'm a little on the heavy set side. I'm not flamboyant. I don't like the attention that much. I'd like to be making more money, but then again, wouldn't everybody? But I don't really get carried away as much as I used to. You know, folks, there's no harm, no foul in pursuing things that you enjoy. You're not going to get obsessed to the point where you become imbalanced and an egocentric maniac. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your work and having a passion and talent for it. But I tell you what, if you pursue work that you have a passion and talent for, the rest of life just kind of opens up and blossoms for you. Things really change. You become a much more capable, more effective, more successful person in life. I'm just kind of looking at ways to hold this. I'm losing daylight, and daylight is the only way I'm going to get any successful lighting to filter in with these videos. So anyway, let me put this down really quick. Just pull out the bright lights. I'm going to start working on this one airframe. Let me put the follow the sound of my voice. This guy right here. So this. Good. I actually look halfway decent. I'm not. It's just horrifyingly ugly as I used to be. Now look at. Okay, so see, it's getting darker. These cameras, these tablet and phone cameras, they rely so heavily on natural light. And as soon as the sun goes down, they can't catch anything when it gets dark or even at dusk. This is the rocket I'm working on, a very abbreviated nose cone, long section. I can't really display this, but here, let me turn this around. See if you can see. I wish I could slave this image to another to what else. If you can see this section right here is what I need to reinforce. You may think it's an adjustable tail boom for the motor housing itself. The problem is it'll aim the rocket motor and it'll aim the rocket to vector into the wind to get a straight flight instead of one that's pushed off path. The problem is this may end up moving and bending in flight from the thrust from the rocket motor itself. So I'm not entirely sure this concept is going to work. There you go. There's the whole rocket itself. So I'm going to work on today the transitional sections. 1, 2. I'm going to run small tapered countersunk wood screws in 2 points, and then I'm going to put a launch slug, probably a launch slug here and launch slug there, and I'll just work on the nose cone again and see if I can get it to seal up. The nose cone is kind of a big deal, but anyway, which way did I hold this thing? But anyway, so that's pretty much that. I think I'm probably gonna end up working on this rocket only today. The other one, like I said, it's 5 years old and it's incredible structural strength, and it's light and strong enough to really do the job. So I'm gonna really analyze, what I did correctly, because again, I tout the merits of learning from your successes as well as your failures. I don't know. Let's see. It looks like I'm getting a little more sun these days too. There you go. So I tell you, sometimes you throw enough coats of paint on a barn, even the structure, even barns look attractive. Anyway, my name is Jason Wampler. This has been another episode of the Rocket Minute. But come Saturday or come Sunday morning of 11 a.m. of next week, we're going to work on a different type of production value. I like I like the size of the tablet, and I like the clarity of the picture. It's a larger picture. It catches more image and detail. You can do more with it. The problem is, if I'm going to mount it on top of my tripod, I'm going to mount it. I may end up mounting it sideways like that, so it catches more of a panoramic view. But if I'm going to do portrait, where I'm talking about human psychology and it's focused on me, then of course I'd mount this thing vertically. But I need something to mount this tablet vertically or horizontally on top of my tripod. If anybody out there has any suggestions, see, I don't look good. It's the top ways is better to get the entire face. If anybody out there knows, because the tablet I have is really large and the silly thing weighs. Oh, thank God. The Assistant refused to turn on. How about that? Oh, it's just amazing. Thank you, Google Assistant. I actually appreciate you being courteous and honoring my request. Thanks. Google is pretty good about that sort of thing lately. So anyway, the tablet itself, this tablet weighs like 5 pounds. It's a heavy tablet. I don't know if it's weighted down with lead weights, but it is thick and it's heavy. And it's about 12 inches tall by roughly 7 or 8 inches wide. So it's like an 8 by 12 tablet. You have yourself a little keypad and stand, and basically it's like a laptop computer. It's not quite as powerful as the latest laptop computers, but you get the point. It is a computer. I want to use it because it simply has more features and it gives a better, clearer picture. I don't want to use my phone. The phone is too small and the picture will be grainy and pixelated, mostly just grainy. So I need a stand to hold this atop my tripod, and I can take production value from there. The other thing is I have to shoot these shows at 11 a.m. and have plenty of natural sunlight. I'm already starting to fade from image. I'm seeing more shadow and reflection than I am image, which is irritating. Plus I got to hold this 5-pound tablet, which is tiring my arm out. So that all comes together, creates a perfect storm of irritation. Anyway, we are at the 8-minute mark, which is fine, because I've been known to go up to 2 hours for one episode of The Rocket Minute. So this could be a rather short episode. I've got to go inside and use the potty, or use the little boys' room. I think there might have been something else I was looking for inside of the hardware store in front of, which, God help me if you can see the name. No, you can't. Hey, look at that, folks. That would be a Cessna citation because I happen to be right next to an airport and you know where and you know what city. Because I got in trouble and I actually got arrested in Hoffman. I went to jail for 3 days on just some bogus beef. Some lady was complaining that I hit her with a car. I didn't even touch her. So I went to jail for 3 days on false testimony just because she was a woman. I don't have anything against women. I have something against that woman because she put, anyway, long story. I'll shut up now. My name is Jason Wampler. It's been a very short episode of The Rocket Minute. You'll see me again this Sunday, 11 a.m. And eventually, folks, I'll get these rockets done and we'll be in a position we can take them out to a meet. I'm working on several sources of income. I've said that too. Long time coming, but I'm also writing a couple of books. And I'm hoping to generate income from those. And let's see, there's something else. I'm still working on that aviation research grant. That's good till the year 2027, so I can take my time on that. I've got these $1 million ideas, but I've got no money. Anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, tell me how ugly I am, or if you just think I'm a big creep. Whatever, I don't really care. My name is Jason Wampler. It's been another episode of The Rocket Minute, and that's that. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.